Okay. So, so, streaming. I'm back, boy. I'm back, boys. Welcome back. Thank you, Tag. Oh, sorry, Tad. You going to go for the veteran role thing? Z109 has a video on how to get it. Veteran role thing, what is that? Is that a skyblock thing? Right, just one more thing here. Do that. I can probably close the tab. That's probably saved, right? Yeah, it's... What? Huh? Why is it limited already? What do you mean? What do you mean? What the f... I just turned on that, and it's immediate... Bro, that, that is, That is... I'm enraged. I'm very much enraged. Anyway, uh, it is time. It is time for a stream. It is time to do some Magma Fields Mithril. It is time. I haven't done Magma Fields Mithril in a good bit. So it is time. But anyways, I need to unfortunately blind you all again. You all need to be blinded so that I can go to my place in the Crystal Hollows. My humble abode in the Crystal Hollows. My place of residence. Or it will be, now that, yeah, I'll get into that later. Or maybe I won't get into it later. You never know. You never know. But April's going to be a good month. April, I mean, it's certainly going to be better than March. March was not great. I mean, it was mainly one thing I had to hand in that I didn't like, but now that that's handed in, everything's good. Because anything I have to hand in from now on is stuff that is a lot more pleasant to do. Basically, uni is better, and that's definitely a very nice thing. Uni is going to be a lot less annoying this month, which is very nice, very great. But anyways, I don't. One thing I never know what to do with, or never know. How do I say this? But essentially, I never. Because when I go to my spot in the crystal nucleus, I'm never really sure on when to, because I don't really want to give away the location. I mean, I kind of have already, but I don't want to make it too easy. So I always wonder, oh, how much do I have to mine out at the start to then, show? And I think this is probably a good enough amount. I think generally like the first cluster is all I really need, I think. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like no one does MFM. There's no like even if I had the coordinates on stream, it wouldn't even matter at all. Like no one actually does this. But even still, I like the idea that people can't just, show up to where I am at. I guess as long as I don't show the coordinates on stream, it's fine. Probably. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But now comes the fun part, the fucking the bombing the shit out of everything. Hell yeah. I was doing a bit of Magma Fields Mithril earlier today. Now that uni's a little bit less annoying, I had a little bit of free time and I was able to actually do some mining. It's a very rare occasion. Doesn't usually happen nowadays, but now I'm actually going to be able to mine. It's amazing. Actually do some mining. But yeah, what was I talking about? Basically a lot of bombing. I need to buy I need to buy a lot of bob-ombs from the guild or something. I'm gonna run out. Or maybe I should get a little bit more efficient at my use of bob-ombs, but yeah. I'm like 50% sure those are the colors you get from the Colway import MFM, but I don't know. Eh, the coordinates, I think. Well, I mean, I got them from Guild. I don't know what coordinates Colway gives you for Magma Fields Mithril. But then again, if it gives you the same coordinates, I wouldn't be too surprised. If they decided to make the coordinates public, it's not the end of the world. Although it would be the thing is, the only thing I don't want is that like people watching or random people coming into the stream going to these coordinates just it would not be great. It would not be a great time. But I think we're good. But all is good now. Ooh, event. Wait, hold on. That's a different color of event XP. Oh, we might be get. Oh, I think I know what that is. I think that's Easter. I think we're getting an Easter event. That would make sense. I think we've had like a sort of Christmas event, a Halloween event, but an Easter event. I can definitely see that coming. Unless it's already a thing, and that's already a thing that's been announced, and I'm just like, oh, look, my theorizing on the light blue colored event XP. Ah, yes. I can deduce from that we're gonna have an Easter event, even though it's like fucking all over the forums. That'd be funny. I don't look at the forums, so if they are doing an Easter event, it'll be new to me. I wouldn't be surprised if they would do if they were to do it though. What would be nice is well, I didn't get event silver though. I didn't get event silver, but I do have event silver. So, but if I can convert my event silver into skyblock coinage, then where is it? Ban the bot. But if I could You know, if I could convert more of my events over into skyblock coinage, that would be very, very nice. It's just free money at the end of the day. Like, what else am I going to use event silver on? Fucking cosmetics? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to use. I'm going to get skyblock coins. The fucking, you know, the Lord and Savior skyblock coins. Did you not check the hub lol? The bank and stuff looks different. Was that a recent change? Because I'm pretty sure everything was like regular and normal uh, earlier today. I think maybe I was just completely oblivious to it and just didn't. I mean, surely that's a recent change, right? Surely. I swear to God, I can't be that oblivious to the to like the fucking the decoration in the hub. There's no way. Maybe earlier today. Ah, okay. Because there was a game update a little bit ago. Where is it? Yeah, there was a game update here. Probably was that. If so, then I haven't really missed it because I probably haven't gone in the hub all too much um, since then. So I probably just haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that was an annoying thing earlier today. I was doing some magma fields mithril mining and I got kicked from the fucking lobby I was in. It was like a day 7 or something. Absolute pain. The bastards. Why did they do that to me? How dare they? Should be reimbursed my mining XP that I would have gotten from that entire lobby. Real and true. They should definitely do that. But one thing I do really like nowadays, a thing I haven't, because I haven't mined a lot in a while, but a thing they have done in between me not mining a lot for a while and now is they've made it so fucking Crystal Hollows lobbies are fucking whatchamacallit. They're like 5 or 6 hours long. I think it's 6 hours, but they last forever now, and it's amazing. It's so great. For one thing, you can, you know, you can use one lobby in theory. If you get in early enough, you can use one lobby for an entire fiesta. That would be insane. And then just in general, it's nice to have longer lasting lobbies. You don't have to fucking switch lobbies all the time. Um, but yeah, basically a dub. We love to see it. If only they added a permanent pass, that would be great. Wouldn't change like the length of how long lobbies would last, but I'd still definitely like a permanent pass. You know, if they gave us a permanent pass, even if it's like, I've always argued like, oh, they should give us a permanent pass for like 20 or 30 mil or something like that. So that, you know, or basically like, in general, 10,000, a ridiculous amount of hours worth in terms of money. Um, what's the word? What am I trying to say? Like, you basically have to pay for 10 or 20,000 hours in advance, is what I'm thinking. So, you know, they still get the whole thing of the money going towards decreasing inflation, etc., etc. But I get a permanent pass. That's what I want. I want a permanent pass, and you know, is my way of convincing the admins. Please, I beg, man. No way, he's still mining. I was here 7 months ago. To be fair, I haven't mined like I haven't mined a lot in a month. I've done maybe 4 streams of mining this month, or you know March, but last month technically. Anyway, um, yeah, up till day 19. Oh my God, I thought it was day 18. I mean day 19. Yeah, close enough. It's basically until your Crystal Hollows pass runs out. Yeah, it generally is always or always was until your Crystal Hollows pass runs out. They just increase the length of the pass and they generally increase the length of the pass and the lobby's time in the same thing, which is nice. Which actually gives us more value on the passes as well. It used to be like 10k for 2 hours, and now it's 10k for 6 hours. Kind of a dubski. Guess who's a gemstone miner now? Have you succumbed to the money, Fetcher? Is that what it is? You're seeing that gemstone mining is. it gives a vast amounts of coinage, and that vast amounts of coinage can be used for various different things. I don't know, man. I when I look at the money that I make after mithril mining, I'm like, damn. If I spent that time doing gemstone mining, I'd be making so much money. I'd be making so much. I'd have billions, boys. I'd have so many more billions. I say I'd have billions. I already have billions, but I mean more billions. I, I didn't mean more billion as in like, more. But you get what I mean. We'd have more billions. I'd have way more billions, boys. I'd have so many billions. You'll still remain as the miner man for me. Indeed. I am the mining man. I come from far away. But I definitely am the mining man. The only miner on the server left. The only miner. Implodent does fishing now. Confirmed. Confirmed and real. Arval does farming, I think. Actually, I don't know. What does Arval do? Is Arval farming? What are you doing there? Is he playing skyblock at all, actually? I've been playing a bunch of KSP. Uh, Way too much goddamn KSP. I need to stop with my KSP, and I have. I have stopped with my KSP. But it's been fun. KSP has been very, very fun. I'm trying to think of what I did on KSP recently, so I can talk a little bit more about it than just saying that I did it. Uh, what did I do? What did I do on KSP? That's a very good question. Hmm. Why have I forgotten? Why have I forgotten what I've done on KSP? Eh? Oh shit, yeah, put a bunch of satellites in the general Kerbin system. Oh wait, no, I did some Juna shit. I went around Juna with a bunch of like science shit to get a bunch of science. I went around Eve and did the same thing. I've got the Eve and Juna systems to basically I got a bunch of science. Um, and then I use that science to get. Oh, okay. I've been doing that a lot today as well. I've been blowing up fucking uh, too much of my veins. Not good, not great. But what was it? I put a bunch of like. Oh yeah, I got the science and then I got like, a good relay system going. I got the 100G antenna, or yeah, the 100G antenna relays. I've got two of those in the Kerbin system. Basically, I want to be able to probe. I want to be able to like send probes everywhere and not have to worry about losing connection. Because if you send a probe, it's all good. Because if the probe dies, you don't care. It's a robot. If you send Jeb and he dies, you've lost Jeb. He's not coming back. Or at least in my settings, he's not coming back. I haven't enabled reincarnation as the god of KSP that I am. With just that's a real god moment. You just you enable or disable reincarnation. Uh, just in based upon your will. Anyway, you want to pass implodent in gemstone collection? Definitely possible. Very, very possible. Considering he doesn't gemstone mine anymore, it's definitely possible. Actually, definitely a lot more possible because of your insane rates. You got like the god tier rates, don't you, Fetcher? Fetcher's got like that huge, big rates. I've been watching a bunch of Smash tournaments. I was watching Major Upset yesterday, and Summit a few days ago, I think. I can't even remember when Summit was. But yeah, I was watching those two tournaments, and every time Big D plays, I love the chat. It's just funny. The chat just immediately erupts into biggest D, hugest D, the fucking the largest D, gigantic D. I love it. It's fucking funny how every time Big D appears on stream, it's just the entire chat is that. It's just amazing. It's funny. The largest Dawson. I think it's supposed to be Big Dawson, but yeah. You're getting 16 million collection per hour. I see. That is very, very good. 16 million collection. I never knew what collection rates for gemstones was. I never I never looked. I mean, then again, I don't really know what the collection rates for mithril are either, or is. I feel like I'm not doing well in the whole English department today. Brain no worky. But then again, when does my brain ever work during stream? Maybe that's just how it be sometime. Also, if you're blind on stream, don't worry. I know that you are. I'm just fixing a thing, and then I will re-enable your sight. Why is hypixel being a laggy shit today? It was being hella laggy earlier as well. Fucking stop lagging, you bastard game, for fuck's sake. Piece of shit. The most laggy piece of shit, I swear to God. I mean, there was no purpose in this anyway. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do the thing that I did there? There is no reason. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna. Where is it? There we go. There we go. You want to make a mining cult iceberg. I need lesser known things about mining cult. What are lesser known things about mining cult? Maniac going from being top 10 in anything mining related to being, was it top 25 in coal weight? That's a thing. You could put that. I complain about that sometimes. I'm just saying, man, I feel like it should go, but or at least I think it should be either top 25 in coal weight or the whole, top 10 in anything mining. That's going to blow up the mithril. Oh, it's not. It's not going to blow up the mithril. Let's go. Oh, yeah, 30 mil. Yeah, 30 mil alloy. That is definitely the best thing. Um, that's 3/4 of my total collection. Mad. Gemstone mining do be like that. Or sorry, no, uh, top mining be like that. You you think your rates are good, and then Fetcher just gets like 1.5 times your rates because he's fucking cracked at the game. You have 5 days off soon. I'm gonna get 100 mil collection a day. Jesus. I have a lot more free time now in theory. In theory. Um, so I'm hoping to stream more often. Although maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Um, but I'm gonna be mining a lot more often, which is nice. I've been missing my mining really. I haven't mined properly in a long time. So I'm excited. The guild party incident is another good one. Was that the time where I guild partied? Whether I was like, oh, do I have the permissions for this? And then it just sent a fucking party invite to. Is that the is that the incident that we're talking about? You have 2 weeks off? Nice, man. Very nice. I mean, I don't have any. I technically don't have any time off. It's just I'm a lot less busy because I haven't. Or I've done like a thing. Or I've handed in a project. Project. Yeah. Why do I feel like it's not speaking well today? I need to speak more often. That's the thing with streaming, right? Streaming as often as I did back in the day, um, it got me actually speaking more. I feel like if I don't stream for long enough, I don't talk enough. I don't talk enough in my day to day, and just brain dies. Um, when everyone was doing guild party, sometime over the summer. Oh, everyone was guild partying. Oh God. Was I there for that? I think so. I probably was there for that one. I guild partied once, and I just remember that. I remember that time where I did guild party. And it was just, if you do G party, it's just mad. Because everyone in the guild gets party, of course, being guild party. But it's just the most over the top thing. Like, why would you ever need to party the entire guild? What what reason is there for you to have 125 people in a party? There's no reason. You can't even fit that many people in a hub. "19 is uncovered, 8 is uncovered." I need to probably uncover 9 a bit more so I can get to maybe 1 and 2 easier. I really want the admins to add that fucking thing where bombs don't destroy ores. They just need to add that. Why have you not added it, admins? Please, I beg. Make it so mithril respawns after being blown up, I swear. It's the most useful thing. And while you're doing that, fix Pioneer, please, I beg, Pioneer. Although that does make you think, which one's more important, Pioneer or bombs not destroying ores? Which one would I rather have fixed? Ooh. Ah, okay, here we go. Event silver. Easter event do be here. Why are you doing mother for mining XP? I'm doing motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril shot. That's what it is. I'm doing motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril. But mining, I am slightly freer to do some bullshittery, and therefore I am mining epically. Poor, only 13.5 mil. True. I think people should where is it? I think people should fix that. They should give me money. Because in fact I've actually lost all that 13.5 mil. Actually I have no money. I have 0 coins. Goddamn Yog. Anyway, I have 0 coins. People should give me money. Uh I tried to clear the chat. Doesn't matter. Anyway, but we don't talk about that. I tried to do F3 and D. Whatever. Fucking bastard game. Didn't. Whatever, you didn't see that. None of you saw it. It doesn't matter. Anyway. I was trying to clear the fucking chat. It would have been better for the meme if it actually just cleared the chat instead of. I think I did F3 and A, which refreshes the chunks, not actually F3 and D, which is the thing I wanted to do. Anyway. Anyways. Need to blow up more shit. 5, 4, 6. 1 and 2 are also still still covered. 3 as well. I need coins also. That's wrong. I have like 130 mil purse. Oh, Schult's purse is 10k. Schult needs money as well, you know. I should now that I've gained money from killing yogs, I've done grinding, boys. I'm back to skyblock now. I've grinded. I've grinded a yog or 2, and now I have coins. I should give them all to Schult. He needs them. Schult, trade them to me so I can verify your coins weren't duped. True. Real and true. You need to verify your coins on Discord by putting in your Minecraft password. Oh god. Got one of those scam DMs where it's like, you need to verify. Was it Mining Cult actually? If it was Mining Cult, I should have kept it. Because, well, I mean, not kept it, but like, the thing, I got one of those DMs where it was like, you need to register or whatever. Scam DM, of course. But I don't remember if it was mining cart or not. If it was mining cart, that would have been funny. Because because if if they needed to verify, they don't need to necessarily verify me particular. Because I am, I don't know. Anyway, we should have clicked it. Nah, I don't think I should have, you know, given people my Minecraft shit. You have 7 dubs of fine gems, bruh. Ooh, 277 in coal weight. I'm dead in coal weight, aren't I? I'm fucking like actually dead. Coal weight find me. Ah, thank you, hypixel. Very cool. Let's verify your account right now and share the coins. True. True and real. People should you know, we'll do a little bit of a communism moment. Reverse contraband. I'll give every person in stream coins. You're like 20. I am 21 years of age. Old motherfucker I am. Kuwait can't find me because I'm off the grid. I see. Oh wait, what? No, I'm not 20 in Kuwait. There's no way I'm that low. Jesus Christ, man. No, I know I've not played the game for a month, but there's no way I can be that low in Kuwait. Jesus. That's very low in Kuwait. Just pissing off all the people who aren't in the top 20. No, actually, that pisses off the top 20 as well. That pisses off everyone. No one's safe from being pissed off from that statement. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'll piss off everyone. Wait, wrong one, Mama. Yeah, Fetcher is like 20th or something. Your boy is like, oh wait, no, I can do Col. Yeah, of course, I can do Colweight top 10. There you go. Hey, I'm 10th. Let's go. Wait, why am I 10th? I was 11th, wasn't I? Who died? Who fucking who cheated? I'm guessing someone cheated. Someone did a bit of a cheating moment, maybe. Hello, Cooper. Welcome to mining. You don't know why, but you thought I was Fetcher. True. I am. I wish I had his rates, I'll tell you that. I wish I had his. Oh, that's too close, isn't it? Ah, fuck. Oh, whatever. I went API off, but I have around 35k. Wait, you have 35k coal weight? My God. Oh wait, of course. Oh wait, no, Moltres is Wait. Oh, Moltres beat Aurora. I was about to say like, wasn't Moltres third? Yeah, that makes sense. 35k coal weight. My God. Scholt has mined a lot of coal. He didn't just get #1 coal. He got fucking #1 coal twice. You know, he's got double #2. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. He's #1 thrice. He has #1 3 times over #2. True and real. Factual statement there. Don't compare me to Makash, that's disrespectful. Rates wise, sure. Okay, fair enough. Maybe my rates are not particularly the best, but you know what? Maybe today I can rectify that. Maybe today I can get god tier rates and uh Implodent won't say that I downtime that much anymore. That's not gonna happen. But anyway, basically, fucking structure. No. Why? Fuck you. Goddamn structure blowing, or not blowing up one of my veins, but you know, taking one of my veins. Bastard structure. Fucking bastard, man. I mean, I guess I don't have to go there anymore, but yeah. Why are you taking my veins, man? They're my veins. Okay. I was slightly concerned this one wasn't going to be able to be efficient minerable. Yeah. You have half of #2? Oh god. Wait, what are you in coal now, Scholt? Are you like 4th or 3rd or something? Been on the mithril train lately as well. Nice. Ninjun offered 69 420 coal weight temporarily if you found a Dillo chest for their Iron Man. I wonder how long though. I really... How is that like a day worth of coal weight? Would he give you number one for a day? What would I have to do to get number one coal weight for a day? I guess find a Dillo chest for his Iron Man, but anyways. Don't pass me an XP, please, 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 please. Plus your XP, you still have 300 more, don't worry. True. 1.7 billion. Your third fetcher, nice. Okay. Schultz is doing various deeds for 100 coal weight. Isn't that like 10 hours? No, it's even less, isn't it? Isn't it like... What's like max coal weight an hour? Isn't it like 12 or something? What can you do with Dillo and gems and shit? 15. Ah. 15 whole coal weights per hour. You never knew this, but Cole is actually a gym lad. He does 15 weights per hour. We don't discuss the mass of the weights, but you know he does 15 individual weights per hour. SMH, my head mining man ignored my farming story. Did it? Eh? Did you put a farming story in chat? Maka, why is my fucking voice dead? Makash, can you do the gritty? I don't know what the fucking gritty is. That was a lie, but I think I'm not entirely sure on what the gritty is. Not entirely sure. I have an inkling of a suspicion. A theory on what the gritty is. But no, I will not do the gritty on stream. Never. I can guarantee that. I may face reveal at 1,000,000 subscribers, but gritty, nah, I would never. It's either from gold or MFM with the better tree. There's no way gold is that much coal weight. Isn't it like magma fields, mithril, gemstones, and something else is like best for coal weight? I think gold was something like... I think gold was sort of like a middle method for coal weight. I don't know if I want to read that one, Shah. I don't think I want to read that one, actually. Best method for coal weight is whatever Implodent is doing. True. Real and true. I guess we're going to Scathers now, boys. How much does that make in coal weight, actually? Did he say on stream how much it does coal weight-wise? It's whatever Implodent does till Ninjun nerfs it by half. Oh god. Oh, it's only 6 an hour, bruh. Bruh momentum. How much coal weight an hour do you get, Fetcher, from Magma Fields Mithril? What are you getting? What rates are you getting, mate? It was 13 an hour? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I saw he nerfed, whatchamacallit, Scathers. Yeah, Mithril mined in months, oh, I see. He did nerf MFM, very sad. And not Dillo, and therefore he's biased. Yeah, true. Very true. He should nerf gemstones. I'm just saying. I'm not biased at all. I think he should nerf gemstones because, you know, all the top people in coal weight are gemstone miners and have a lot of coal from gemstones. I'm not biased at all. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. The king of Joes. The ruler of all the Joes. But now that I have more time and I would actually participate in a coal, I really want coal to be elected. So if coal is good in this next election, which starts in 6 hours, I'm not going to be streaming then, because it will be, what was it, 2 in the morning? But, however, I will be awake, and I'll be able to bully the guild into fucking, I'll be able to bully the guild into voting coal. Real and true. Factual. You better vote for you better vote for Cole. All of you watching. If Cole is there and he's good, say he has his 2 good perks, or even, you know what, even if he has 1 good perk, say he has like either the mining wisdom one or the fiesta one, you gotta vote for him, man. He hasn't been elected in too damn long. I need my fix of coal now that I have time to mine. Derpy is going to be here on the 18th. True. Even if we don't get a coal, Derpy on the 18th is going to be nice. Very, very nice. Oh, actually, I was thinking about something earlier. I'm thinking about doing a very financially sus decision. A very financially, potentially not good financial decision. But, just out of curiosity, how much would 4 months of hypercatalysts cost? Just out of curiosity, I'm just thinking, like, how much would 4 months of hypercatalysts cost, nothing in particular with that one, just, it's gonna cost like a few billion, probably. I wonder if I can farm that enough money. It's not that much? Oh, that's good. 14 mil a day. The thing is with hypercatalyst ones is it costs a lot, because a lot of people factor in the amount the minion will make back, which is understandable, but you don't get that until you collect it. So if if you're spending money on the hypercatalyst for 4 months, you need to make sure that you have enough money to afford that. But if it is 14 mil in just raw hypercatalyst costs a day, then was that 4 months, like 120 days? If I've done my maths incorrectly. 30 times 4. No, I can do maths. Let's go, boys. It's not exactly 120 days, but thank you, Google, for telling me that it's 0.11 meters. I mean, to be fair, that was my fault for putting in M instead of the actual number, but there you go. Why did I do divide? I'm supposed to do fucking multiply. I'm fucking... it's only 1.6 billion. That's actually not too bad. 1.7 billion, pretty much. That is not too bad. I can definitely make that much money. Before Derpy. That might be a mini goal, maybe. Or try and get 1.7 billion coins before Derpy. And then use that money for hypercatalysts. We'll see. Hypers are 120k at the moment. You can buy them for 90k after Derpy. I guess so. But the thing is, I want to use hypercatalyst during Derpy. I guess I can buy enough for Derpy then. And then, once they're cheaper, I can buy the rest. I guess if they're expensive now and they'll be cheaper later, I'll just buy as much as I need. I'm going to start them during Derpy, of course. So, in the beginning of Derpy, I'll buy enough for Derpy, and then I'll buy them as the price sort of, buy them as the price changes, I think. Yeah, I want coal. Yeah, I want coal. I really do. Fine with 25% pet XP, Diana. Pet XP would be quite good for me as well, actually, yeah. Get some money from Ammonites leveling. Would be pretty good. It's going to be Jerry or Derpy, I think, or is that way later? It's going to be Derpy next. Coming soon, actually. In a few elections. Either 4 or 3, I would say. Crystal Hollows lobbies are broken right now. You can only... Oh, you can join day 11 plus when it's supposed to be day 10. That's nice. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily nice if you don't want people joining a lobby, but... It's not the worst bug in the world, really. But that is odd. You got a spaceman 30 minutes of farming after you got garden 15. Nice. Very nice. Is spaceman good? I mean, he gives you the space helmets. What do you need multiple space helmets? I mean, do you really need one space helmet either? I don't know. 0.441%, by the way. Oh my god. You got the RNG. You got the RNGesus. The god tier RNG. You need the skyblock XP. Is that for uniques? Selling a space helmet. Oh my god. Fucking, why is my brain dying? Selling a space helmet is 700 mil profit. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man. A visitor being a 700 mil profit, that's insane. That's actually insane money. $700 million profit. That fucking billion coins from a whatchamacallit? From a guest. My god. Imagine if someone, a PC as opposed to an NPC. Imagine if a regular player went to your island and you were able to make a bill off of them. That'd be a great one. Why does it have to be the NPCs that we make money off of? Why can't I go to someone and trade the... and we both make money? Why can't that happen? Why can't we just get free money? Why can't we do that? Okay, I've got to go. Au revoir. Arrivederci. Schalt. Goodbye. Forever. He's going forever, chat. He's never coming back. That's just an unfortunate thing. It's a thing that is happening. Schalt is leaving us forever. Very sad. Just put a YouTube video. Brad Pitt, arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. I like that one. Arrivederci. It's a very good one. It's a god tier version. Yeah. Speaking of Smash, though. Speaking of the Smash that I've been watching, well, I said I was watching Major Upset and what was it? And Summit. But other than that, me playing Smash, um, I did that earlier this week as well. That's a thing that I did. And I wrote down some note because I wrote down some notes for what I wanted to talk about in the next stream. I thought that'd be a useful thing for me to do again. Because I used to do it, but then I stopped, and now I have done it again in a text document called for next stream.txt. I have a few things, and one of them is Sora can suck my fucking cock because Sora is fucking annoying as fuck to fight. Uh, I hate Sora. All my homies hate Sora. Um, Annoying ass character. Very, very. You can tell that I was angry when I wrote these. But now, Smash. Sometimes Smash is the most infuriating game. I swear to God. I actually swear to God. But yeah, Sora. We hate Sora. Sora bad. Um, Hold on. What's the next one? I just saw like two words together in this text document that looked very sus together. I was like, those two words shouldn't go together. Uh, oh yeah, people baby rage about Steve so hard. Like everyone complains about Steve, even though he's not actually that bad. I mean, maybe it's because I haven't played a good Steve, but even still, I don't think Steve is that bad. Although then again, when I was playing him on Elite Smash, he was very fun and overpowered. But even still, I don't think Steve is that bad. People do baby rage about on Steve so hard. Any win that Steve gets, people like, this is why we need to ban the character. People baby raging on Steve so damn hard though. Real and true. They unnecessarily are angry at Steve. And then what was another thing I had down? Game and Watch is broken. That is another thing. Um, Game and Watch is a very good character. I was playing Game and Watch on Elite Smash, and I mean the funny thing is I picked up Game and Watch because whenever fighting against Game and Watch, I'm like, damn, this character is fucking annoyingly good. So I was like, you know what? I feel like this character's a bit carried, so I'm gonna play him and see whether he's carried or not. And I can tell you now, that character is very carried. He's very fucking good. I was winning very easily. I haven't gotten into Elite with him yet. However, it feels like 3 wins, I'm not gonna lie. Game and Watch is very broken. Um, I have a note here saying we need to make more shit ourselves so we can secure the supply of shit we want. That's just a general good statement that I wrote down. I think I would abide by that statement. I think that's a good rule to follow by. You know, if you have something you like, for example, I like apple juice, you know. If you want to still have that thing at a reasonable price, make sure you can secure the supply. Now, I'm generally trusting of, you know, my local Tesco to not fucking run out of apple juice or anything like that. However, in general, if you have, if you like something and generally buy it a lot, um, then, you know, it's a good idea to know about its supply so you can see whether you will be fucked over in the future by not having the thing. Basically, whenever I see like, oh, there's a shortage of this, it's like, well, but what if we didn't have a shortage of it though? What if we just had our own supply? What, you know, we need to basically supply ourselves with all the good shit. We need to fucking make our own wheat. I'm gonna set up a fucking wheat field in my garden so I can always have pasta. Real and true. That is a new plan, new god tier plan from me. And I have my own fucking pasta field in my garden. When I have my billions from fucking I don't know. Okay, actually go now, get a spy, see a shot. Actually, don't know when he said that. That probably was a few minutes ago. He's probably been gone for a few minutes after he sent that message. Anyway, um, but yeah. So that one, I think that's a good statement. Secure your supply of shit you like. So apart from those things that I've listed, there's only one other thing, and that's warn people about .scr files, because um, what was it, like fake sponsor deals were going around, and a lot of them were using .scr to hack people's computers. I mean, that's not really. I mean, it is kind of a thing of like, oh, if you have a .scr file on your computer, maybe you're fucked. I mean, you're probably fucked already if you've downloaded the thing. But yeah, if you have one, then don't run it. But yeah, apparently it's like an old screensaver file format that Windows used, and is like old and decrepit, and apparently it's just used to fucking exploit vulnerabilities and fuck your shit up, fam, basically. So, you know, PSA, don't run those files. Apparently PDF files can also kind of rat people or something. Yeah, I think it's just sort of a thing of like, they could probably just get you with any file, to be honest. But then also there was a video I watched of, I forget the guy's name, but you know, he was like a popular tech YouTuber. Not Linus Tech Tips, but you know, another guy. Um, Basically saying that you can, or that people can hide the file extensions by using specific characters to turn it so to make it so that fucking the .exe shows up in the file name, and then they can have a .exe fucking goddamn .exe. They can have it so that the special character makes it so the exe shows up in the file name instead of the, you know, the dot, what do you call it? You get what I mean, right? And that's an interesting one. That's unfortunate for everyone, because ultimately, even if you know about file extensions, then you're fucked if you don't know about that specific thing that you can do. But yeah, in general, it kind of goes back to the thing of don't run things unless you know where they came from. Uh, there's no solving it, basically. We're all fucked. We're all going to get destroyed by Hacker Man. The fucking hacker known as 4chan. He will destroy us all. But yeah, those were my notes for since last stream. My rage at Smash characters. There's only a few characters I rage at though. Game & Watch, I think I'm fine with. He's just an overpowered character. So it is what it is. Um, Sora I hate, because I think Sora is just annoying online. I bet offline Sora isn't actually that bad. But online he's fucking, I hate him. In like he gets worse the worse the lag is as well. Well, he gets better, but worse for you. You get what I mean? But like worse to fight. He gets a lot worse to fight the worse the lag is, more than any other character. So mainly, I will just conclude this section by saying fuck Sora. Sora can fucking die. I hate Sora. Me and my homies hate Sora. But every other character, I mean, eh. There was a way to steal people's accounts on Roblox and stuff by cookie logging. Oh god. There was a load of 9-year-olds doing cybercrime. That's not ideal. You don't want to, not the not the 9-year-old script kiddies, man. Nah, not the 9-year-old script kiddies. Oh dear. People getting hacked off of Roblox. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh god. Thoughts on Bridget from Guilty Gear? I don't play Guilty Gear. I was thinking about like what fighting game people at my uni play. And it's multi-blood, not Guilty Gear. I was thinking like Guilty Gear sounds familiar. It's just a fighting game in that, well, not in the same genre as Smash, but I think some Smash players would play it. But anyway, yeah, I don't play Guilty Gear or know anything about Guilty Gear, unfortunately. The only things other than Smash that are in like the fighting game thing that I do is multiverses probably. I think that's like the only other one that I have. It's Smash and multiverses. I think it's funny because I'm a Kirby main in Smash, but like a Finn main in multiverses. I main a character that's on like the low end of the tier list in Smash, but then in multiverses on the high end. It's a fun sort of what do you call it? What do you call that? It's a fun thingy, fun situation. Although then again, I feel like Game and Watch and Steve are my secondaries now, or secondaries, whatever. Steve, I'm not really good at, but Steve is good enough to carry me. And then Game and Watch, same thing, but like I'm a little bit better, I think. And then, you know, Kirby, I like Kirby. He's fun, so I play him a lot, and I'm good with him. I kind of want to play him in more Smash tournaments, though. The only Smash tournament I've played in is is like the online shitty ones that you do. And I swear some of those, I'm like 90% sure that a lot of the players in those online ones where you just go in the online tournament mode, um, a lot of them are bots, like actual CPUs, because they can't get enough people to do them. So they don't want you waiting forever for your tournament to start. So they just have some real people along with like a bunch of just CPUs. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. Because some of the people, obviously, there is no way, because some of them are just actual CPUs. Um, and then at least like online Smash, as in quick play, is definitely all human. There is, I would say like with 100% certainty, everyone on quick play is human. Not everyone is good, of course, but everyone's at least human and not a CPU. Only Smash Bros. People I've ever watched is Ludwig slash The Yard, and from the sounds of it, in America, all the Smash houses are like trap houses. I don't know anything about that. I don't know about Smash houses. The houses of... It's like those YouTuber groups where they all like live together or whatever the fuck. The content houses. But no, I watch a bit of Smash. It's a fun time. But yeah, Smash and KSP has been my two sort of games that have been uh, keeping me entertained throughout the uni bullshittery as of recent. But I'm thinking now it's probably going to be mining. Mining is going to be a thing that I'm getting back into, which is fun. Because I've missed it, man, you know? I haven't mined in a good amount of time. Need to mine more often. And I will be able to, it'll be fun. So there are a lot of content in KSP. KSP is a sandbox game. So, well, a sandbox game. So, like Minecraft, you need a little bit of creativity to, you know, to. Because a lot of people, when they start with Minecraft, I think, well, not a lot of people, it depends on the type of person, but some people, when they start Minecraft, for example, they'll go into a single player world and be like, oh, what do I do? But the point of the game is that you're the person coming up with the stuff to do. So KSP I find fun because I'm that kind of person. I like to make goals for myself and shit. But yeah, there's a good few planets there to go around and fucking um. There's stuff to do. I like the career mode of it. It's a good fun time. I need to send more Kerbals out to Juna and or to I need to do actual Kerbal interplanetary shit instead of just drones. The thing is with drones though is that you can destroy them. You can destroy. You don't have to worry about returning the thing. You don't need to worry about your Kerbal or your drone dying. Um, because you can just send a new drone. With Kerbals, it's a little bit different. But I think I'm running out of. I'm not running out of stuff to do in KSP. Um, but I'm at a stage of. Hmm, how do I word this? I don't know how to describe it. But basically, I'm at a stage of where I'm stopping KSP for a bit, I think. But it was very fun. Very fun bit. Thing with my KSP save, like the main thing I'm going for with KSP is or like the goal I have sort of thing is to like you have funds, you have reputation, and you have science. And in KSP, science is used to unlock stuff in the tech tree. That's pretty much all it's used for. So once you've maxed out the tech tree, science is basically useless. Um, but there's a what do you call it? There's a command center where you can like shift around funds and stuff, or not. Sorry, not funds, like resources and things like that. So like the three things that you have, like money, fame, and science. Um, like you can have contracts where you convert a percentage of your science into money or into fame, and then fame into money, science, etc., etc. Right? Um, and ultimately, you know, science becoming useless after you've done the tech tree, or at least my goal, of course, is to fame. I don't really see much of a use for fame. So currently, I have a thing of turning 100% of the fame that I get into money. And then once I max out the tech tree, I'm going to have 100% of the science go to money. And at that point, it's basically just a sandbox mode. But I mean, I don't actually think there's much difference between that and sandbox mode, but I think it'll be fun regardless, having it in a sort of a survival but also sandbox mode, because there'll still be the money aspect, but then money is pretty much never an issue in KSP. Um, but I like the idea of it being a career mode regardless of the lack of what do you call it difficulty, I guess. I mean, at least all the stuff that is in career mode to make it a career instead of just sandbox. That's pretty much all gone once you've done that, really. Unless there's something else in there that I'm missing, but yeah. I normally play a game for like 200 hours and quit it. Only things that I've done for more than that are like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Hypixel, and Clash of Clans. Yeah. There's some games where you can't really. I mean, it depends on what you actually want to do, of course. With KSP, you could do a whole manner of different things. But with KSP, at least for me, once I've gotten like relays to everywhere in the solar system, it's where I can, wherever I am in the solar system, always have connection, and I can always control drones. If I've got like, little bases on all of the planets and all like the moons of Jewel and etc. etc. Like once I've done all of that really, there isn't anything else after that. There is, and that is definitely an achievable thing. That won't take that long. Because there's some things that, like with Minecraft, for example, I want to fully max out a Minecraft world at some point. I want to have like the entire map from end to end, 30 million blocks in each direction. There'll be stuff in those places. My Minecraft world has infinite, I would say, or at least in my lifetime, there's an infinite amount of stuff to do in that. With KSP, like once you've got bases on all the celestial bodies in the solar system and sort of space stations in various places, and there's only so much you can do in KSP. And that's going to change at least with KSP2. KSP2 is going to add a lot of more stuff that you can do, and there'll be definitely a lot more goals that you can do. And the goals that you can do will be a lot easier to do and a lot more intended as well, which will be quite nice. But KSP2 is not at that stage of development yet, unfortunately. Um, so Psycraft kind of, yes, exactly. I want to Psycraft my world. I want to Psycraft my world, but on I don't know about grander scale. I'm basically doing, or I want to do a Psycraft on my vanilla world. Um, yeah, pretty much. Although I wouldn't be limited to, I wouldn't. I mean, for performance reasons, it's not a great idea having a lot of your world loaded. Even Psycraft will delete chunks that they, go through to explore to a new area because it takes up a lot of space. I don't delete chunks in my current survival world and it's like 2 gigs or something. Like my one save is 2 gigs big because of maybe a bit too much exploring. I don't know. Um, Actually, I don't think I've explored all too much, but even still, it's 2 gigs large, that world. And it'll only get larger with 1 point. I actually don't remember which one it is, but the Cave and Cliffs update. The Cave and Cliffs update with it increasing the block height and all that. That'll increase it by a good 50%, I think. So that will unfortunately make my save a lot larger, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that will become an issue the more that I play on it, unfortunately. But that's the thing. I don't want it to. I don't want that to be a thing of like, oh, I don't want to delete chunks because I don't have enough space on my computer to store it, sort of thing. That's the thing I'm thinking of. I don't want to compromise in that way. And if anything, I'd get more storage on my computer so I could, store the ever increasing world size. But at a certain point, I guess the game's not really built for it. It's not going to function properly. It's going to fucking die. It's not going to allow me to probably. I mean, it'll allow me to load the world. It's not going to load all the chunks at once, but I'm sure there'll be some issue with having a world size that's in the terabytes or whatever the fuck. I mean, I guess 2B2T does it, to be fair. Basically, it'll be a little bit of Sidecraft with 2B2T in it. Could be worth making it into a server and paying for someone else to host it at that point. I don't know about that one. I feel like if it ever got to the point of the performance requirements to run the world would be that great, you'd probably want the computer yourself. You'd need like the latest CPU from, whatever AMD, Intel. Okay. That's a project I want to do as well. But I mean, I've said about that project before. Basically, I want to make a Minecraft benchmark for CPUs because GPU wise, it'd be very easy. You just you load up Minecraft with whatever load of like shaders and stuff would be a good enough load as well. You could just sort of benchmark GPU performance quite well with that for Minecraft at least. But for CPU, there's not really a good one. Um, so basically, I want to have like a bunch of different scenarios, maybe like uh, chunk loading, TNT, redstone, various different things that you would have in general like Minecraft usage that's more CPU based in terms of load. I want to make a benchmark for that, and then that's a whole plan of things I want to do. Um, and then, hopefully that benchmark will, big goals of having like, oh, the benchmark, there's like stretch goals for that one, I think. The benchmark to be actually useful, actually working is the main thing. But having a benchmark like that, having it be useful so it's consistent results, it gives you the same result on the hardware that you run it on, sort of thing. And then having it be useful so that you can actually see uh, what makes the difference in terms of performance. See if there's a difference in performance between versions as well. That'd be interesting. See if Mojang's actually increasing the performance of Minecraft over time. That'd be interesting. But a bunch of stretch goals for that project is something like Linus or any other tech reviewer picking or putting that in their benchmarking suite so that in theory you'd get Minecraft CPU performance on their CPU reviews. So you could choose the best CPU for Minecraft specifically. And it'll actually be a good CPU benchmark as well, because it'll be all about CPU performance instead of... I mean, I guess what they do currently for CPU benchmarks is basically just run a game at as high a frame rate as possible. But I feel like, Minecraft as a benchmark for CPUs would probably be a bit better because it'll actually be what... It is a very CPU based thing, and it's the actual performance. Like, it's performance you want to see a difference in, if you get what I mean. Like, more frames per second is a good sort of metric to see whether one CPU, I guess, puts out more frames than the other. But, you know, having a CPU benchmark for Minecraft would show you actually like, the CPU is actually going to benefit you more in Minecraft, sort of thing. Because that's the thing with like people getting computers for Minecraft. Generally, the GPU doesn't matter in general, because most of the time, I don't know if many people will be running shaders, and even then, you can already tell you're just getting low frame rate, and you just fix that by getting a better GPU or maybe turning down the graphics quality, etc. like that. GPU is easy. CPU is the one where it's a little bit of a thing where you don't really know, so you just pick the best, or you pick like the best CPU that is shown in other things, like it's benchmarked in other things to be good. But to have a benchmark for specifically Minecraft. Anyway, you get what I mean. I've explained it well. I think that's the best explanation I've had for it, at least. Um, I think it would be super useful. Is there anything like that in terms of servers at the moment? There's no Minecraft benchmark at the moment. That's a project I want to do, but that's unfortunately a future project which I really hope does well and doesn't like die somehow. But I don't know, we'll see when I actually get around to start doing that. Um, Wait, never mind. Do Minecraft servers even have a CPU? Well, of course they've. I mean, servers are basically just computers, really. They're basically just desktops that you pay someone else for, kind of. Not really, but you know. But on your thing about having my Minecraft save on a server or whatever, I already said, to be fair, was basically self-hosted is probably better, but server-wise, no, it'd just be. I think server would probably kill the performance more. You just run it as a single player world. Be better. No, it is not, Joe. There will never be a Breaking Bad stream. There will never be Breaking Bad. Yeah, you'd have that ping anyways, lol. True. You'd have to worry about ping as well, true. Not just the server performance, the connection as well. Uh, if with that project of the Minecraft benchmark though, every time I think about it, or I mean, every time I watch a CPU review, I always get reminded of that project in my head, and I'm just like, ah, fuck, I really should have done this way, way earlier. Because I've had the ideas for so long. It's just I've never had the. I have had the time sometimes to put into the project, but even then, I don't think I'm doing that well on it. I think sometimes I don't know where to start on it. I mean, I think I know now at least. Back in the day, I think I was a little bit lost on how to start with it. But essentially, all you really need for it is a load creation thing. So the thing that you want to test will be like the. Actually, that's one of the things I think I need to work on is what to test as well. Because I know redstone is definitely one of them. Redstone, so pistons essentially, slime blocks as well, lighting updates, redstone dust updates, TNT, uh, various different redstone related lag causes and just things that would be in redstone contraptions in general. Um, and then I guess chunk loading and all that. I need to think of like a bunch of different things that you would want in a benchmark for that. Anything like you would want the performance improved in Minecraft of, essentially. But yeah, you need to have a way to create a load and then see and record how the load is being, dealt with, and then like give a score or something. And there's technically ways of doing that. Carpet mod is a thing that will tell you like performance. Well, there's a performance monitor in carpet mod. So I'm thinking at the moment it's probably just a world with a way to create a load and then carpet mod. But I'm sure there needs to be a better way of doing it than that. It really does. Because if you want it to be used, then it needs to be like easy to use. It can't be that scuffed. It needs to be a little bit more polished, I guess. But that is a plan. Sounds like a project that could make a chunk of money if you partnered with Mojang slash Microsoft or a CPU maker to certify that their CPU is good slash better at Minecraft. I guess so. It's not really what I would want from it though. Essentially, I would just sort of, I'd like to, in theory, just have it be a sort of open source, like a community made and upheld and generated. Like the community would hopefully like the idea and contribute to it as well. I would not want to, do the entire thing myself. I just want to like set that project off and then ideally have like the Minecraft community get what the idea of it would be and then, make it good. Like actually do it properly. That's like sort of what I'm hoping if I do end up sort of starting that um and then like showing it off on a basically my plan is to like get a prototype version, post it to Reddit. Hopefully people like the idea and then sort of contribute to it. That's sort of like the plan with it. I want it to be a community, a Minecraft community made and generated thing, sort of open source, if you get what I mean. Uh, and then, oh yeah, another thing with that as well. Also, I am in mining cult, person in Twitch chat. But yeah, another thing with that as well, right, is ideally like the that's like the first plan is just to get it to work. Second plan, in theory, if Linus or any tech or the more tech reviewers that would use it to actually benchmark CPUs, the better. That would be amazing. Um, if like that stage, that the stage of like tech reviewers using that benchmark would be would be insane. That would be amazing. And then in theory, this is a this is maybe a little bit of a stretch goal on top of tech reviewers using it. So like tech reviewers actually using the benchmark is a big stretch goal in itself. But then in theory, if it's a thing that tech reviewers use in CPU benchmarks a lot and it becomes like an industry standard for reviewing CPUs, because in theory it would, it would show what CPUs are better at actually running Minecraft. In theory, AMD, Intel would use those benchmarks internally and tune their CPUs to, perform better on those benchmarks to sell CPUs better, market to the Minecraft crowd, etc., right? And therefore, AMD and Intel would be improving the performance of their CPUs for Minecraft without any intervention from Mojang or Microsoft or anything like that. They would be improving the performance of Minecraft themselves. So we'd get better Minecraft performance, in theory. That's a bit of a, oh, that would be nice. However, could that happen? Maybe. I think that might happen. That's like that's a very that's like stage three. Stage one, of course, is getting it to work. Getting it to work and getting the community liking it. Stage two is getting the tech reviewers to do it. Stage three is AMD Intel optimizing Minecraft for their CPUs. Basically, a very long project of making Minecraft more performant. It could happen. It could definitely happen. There's a possibility. If someone like Ilmango or any Hermitcraft member made a video, it would boost it too. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully it'd be like a thing that a lot of people that play Minecraft would use to, see if their computer is good for Minecraft in theory. Like the more popular it would get in the Minecraft community, in theory, then that would translate to uh, people, actually using it to benchmark Minecraft CPU performance, and then, you know, that's in theory, hopefully, what would get the tech reviewers to use it in their benchmarks, etc. So yeah, and that's a plan that I really want to do at some point. Uh, whenever I start that, I mean, I technically have started it. It's just, I really want to do it though. That is one of the that is one of the projects I have for just life. It's a very good project. I like the idea of it. I like the goals of it, and yeah, hope it does well. It's like it's like that, and then starting to go on to Linux as well. Like me going from Windows to Linux on my computer. That's another project I have. Um, got a bunch of projects I want to do, and with becoming more free from uni work, um, it gives me more time to work on those types of projects. Basically, I like free time. If I had free time, I would do a whole bunch of cool shit. I want to do cool shit, but yeah, free time's hard to come by, unfortunately. Seems to get harder and harder to come by. Although it does make me think as well. With some projects, I'm like, what order do I do them in? Because I'm sure there'll be some projects which I could like do in tandem with others. Like I could probably do Linux, for example, with any other project. I could do like transitioning to Linux while doing the whole Minecraft benchmark thing. But there's some projects where they'll take so much attention to where I wouldn't be able to do that and then another thing. So it makes me think at what point should I do which thing? Like when do I do the Minecraft benchmark project? Do I do that like now? Well, not now, but you know, do I do that at the start? Or is that a thing that I put off for other projects? Don't know. I don't know, man. Although then again, speaking about that project, it's made me really like want to do it. It's just I know that that will take a shit ton of time, and I'm not entirely sure if I have enough free time to do that. We'll see. Speaking of goals, mining. Mining is another goal, actually. Mining is another goal. I guess it's a goal that just is there. I mean, I don't know. I've always ummed and ahed about like, oh, if I ever got number one in mining XP, would I continue with it? Would I continue mining after number one XP? Well, that's assuming if I got it, but you know, I don't know. Would it work as a mod to install in Minecraft or as an external program? That's stuff that I'd have to work out or like how best to go about it. Um, it's I think the way I'm thinking of how I would implement it is probably of what I can physically do myself. An external program would probably be, I mean, I don't know. I think whatchamacallit, carpet mod is a very good way to judge the performance. Carpet mod is really good for that. However, it does have the added step of, you know, modding Minecraft, and that sort of takes away from, you know, once if you start modding Minecraft in that way, it takes away from it reviewing the performance of vanilla. And then one thing that carpet mod does, which is in theory good, but for this purpose it would be bad, is that it optimizes Minecraft in certain ways for technical Minecraft, of course. Like it makes there's a thing of it, there's a feature in it that makes redstone dust more performant, and I think it has some other performance increases as well. But obviously you don't want that. You want it to review the vanilla performance of the game, so that's a thing I need to think about as well. Need to find out if it has any just performance improvements on by default, and then turn them off. But the thing with modding it is you want to make sure that you don't have any mods influencing Minecraft like that. Get 100 mil gold. Oh, I got a bunch of skyblock projects as well. I want to get a billion gold collection. It's a goal that a lot of people have, but I want it as well. I want to build gold. Um, I want to get a build gem. That's very, very easy. I'm so close to a build gem. I could do it in like a stream. Actually, no, that's cap. That's cap. Um, I can't do it in a stream. However, I do want a billion gold. Yes, 1 billion fetcher. I want a billion gemstone. I mean, maybe I could go for 10 billion, but that's long. I don't think I'll have a specific goal with gemstone. I just want to get a billion. I want to get a billion gemstone, and then after a billion gemstones, I'll just mine. I won't have like a goal for gemstone collection. I'll just get whenever I want to get money, I'll just mine gemstones, and I'll get my gemstone collection that way. But yeah, 1 bill gold, 1 bill gems. Uh, I guess I don't think I really need to have a goal for coal weight because I can get my coal weight from doing other goals like 1 bill gold, etc. I could have a thing of like maybe going for top 1,000 in all the mining collections, but I don't know. I don't really know if I want to do that, to be honest. I mean, we could ignore sulfur because sulfur sucks. Netherrack probably wouldn't be that hard, but if it takes more than a few hours, then maybe it wouldn't be worth it. And at that point, if you don't have netherrack, then you're not really getting all 1,000, are you? You're just getting a lot of 1,000, or you're getting a lot of top 1,000s, not all top 1,000s. It'd be nice to see more blue on here, to be fair, though. I used to have blue on redstone, man, but then people had to use redstone minions. Other people in the server had to use redstone minions for a few months. How dare they? How dare people get more redstone collection than me? How dare they? 10 bill gold when I probably won't go for 10 bill. I'll go for a billion because, I mean, other than that being the cap for gold collection, I think it's a reasonable. Like 10 bill gold's a little bit more time than I'd want to spend doing gold. A billion gold is probably just as much time as I want to spend doing it. No more, no less. Gemstones will be very quick to get to a billion, but I'd just mine gemstones if I need money. Your goal is to pass implodent in coal weight and gemstones. That's a very good goal. And how close are you to that one, Fetcher, actually? What is your goal looking like right now? That's bingo, isn't it? No, it is not bingo. Why do you have iron armor on? Oh, silver hunter. I see. Fishing. I see, fishing. You got 800 mil gemstones. 226 mil mithril. But what is your coal weight? Coal weight find fetcher. What is his coal weight? He's number 21. 6,400. It'll take a while to pass implodent. I need to hold on. Coal weight top 10. I need to pass implodent. Oh, actually, no, that's hard. No, he's at 11 mil. Fuck. Hmm. Yeah, no, that'll take a long time. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, he's actually played the game. No. I'll actually take a good amount of time to pass him. Oh no. Makash Gold Gamer. I might do gold at some point. I do want to. That is a goal. It's lower on the priorities than my other goals, but I'd like that as a goal. 1.2 billion gold is a nice amount of gold though for Pog. Pog champion. 1.2 billion gold. Very, very nice. Very nice. Hello, Zabuga. Getting an average of top 1,000 seems like a cool thing. Top 1,000 in mining collections would be nice. If I had like a whole bunch of blue collections there, that would look sick. You know what they should do as well, actually? They should change the color of the text on the collection as well. Like mithril there being grey. If you're in the top 1,000, it should be blue and that. As well as like the number there as well. The green number. Like they should turn it all blue, I think. That would be cool. Is here the rich class? Eh? What do you mean? PogChamp 10 bill gold when? Yeah, when you get 10 billion gold, PogChamp. You might go for 2 bill one day. I see. But a bill gold is nice. I'll be able to fully max out this guy. They should really put like his cap. They should put the Golden Dragon's cap in the description as like one of those, where you know how they have like those tiny little texts saying like, oh, by the way, cap. There is cap. Like 15-second cooldown, although hold on, don't they have like a tiny text? Like a tiny little disclaimer sort of text? Yeah, look, max 10 spiders, for example. They should have it like, oh, max 1 billion gold. Because it does have a cap. They should show it. They should show the cap. Stop the cap, but also show the cap. If you're gonna cap, you might as well show it. Look at Minecraft chat. Bad Piggies banger game. Facts. Bad Piggies is a fucking banger of a game. What the fuck? What the f? Hey yo, hey fucking, hey yo! Hey to the fucking yo! What the fuck was that image? What the fuck? What the f? I should have put just a regular A there instead of the AY. Because then it makes a yo instead of a yo. Stop the cap, describe the image. No, I don't want to. I'm scarred, PogChamp. I don't think I want to recount the events that have taken place on the 3rd of March. No, April. The 3rd of April 2023. We do not discuss these events. We don't discuss these events. There should be a skyblock XP, or there should be skyblock XP from getting it. From getting 1 billion gold, yeah. They should, you know what they should do? They should add, where is it, gold? They should add a, was it a 10th collection thing here at 1 billion gold saying, I don't know, fucking, it just gives your golden dragon a giant penis, I don't know. Look at my, oh, that one. I hope Cole next mayor. I want to do it more mfmfm PogChamp. I really hope Cole is next mayor as well. We have 5 hours until, we've got 5 hours until we get to know which mayor is going to be the next one. And I fucking beg it's Cole. I fucking beg it's Cole. If we, I'm just saying, man. We need the entirety of Guild to vote for Cole if it's a good Cole. Like if it's a shit, if it's like 25% minions Cole, I don't care. No one cares. L ratio the Cole. Honestly, cancel Cole on Twitter. He deserves it. You know what? Cancel Cole IRL if he fucking does. If he decides to do 25% minions ever again. Like if I see that guy, that man with 25% minions and nothing else, I will fucking rage because I've got fucking trauma from that last time, from Cole just not existing. But I mean, to be fair, I wasn't even gonna play the game anyway during that time because of uni. But even still, man, I'm pissed. I'm triggered, enraged. Cole next mayor would be goated. It would be fucking elite, man. We need Cole next mayor. Like Cole next mayor would be perfect. It'd be the perfect time for everything. It'd be amazing for me. Everyone else probably would have been better times for them to have it earlier. But even still, it doesn't matter. Cole next mayor, please. I beg everyone vote for Cole next mayor. All 5 of you watching according to YouTube and 1 of you on Twitch. Although that might be me on Twitch. Maybe there's 4 people watching on YouTube and it counts me. That's actually a thing as well. Does it count me as a viewer if because I'm reading the chat from like watching the chat through the live stream. I hope it doesn't count me. I really hope it doesn't. Because I don't like the idea. I mean, it doesn't really matter for people who have like thousands and thousands of people watching them. Like being one off isn't really that much. But at this low level, it does matter because that's like a good percentage of the people watching. You know, it goes from a 5 to a 4, depending on whether it counts me as watching or not. But regardless, you lot should all vote for Cole if he's good, okay? We need it, man. We need it. Makash dedicated viewer. I am my most dedicated viewer. I've watched every single one of my live streams, all through all the time. The most dedicated viewer. If Cole is there, he'll be elected since break for almost everyone. I really hope so. Unless there's a new mayor added. There's no way. It took them years to add in Finnegan. And even then he's not good, so he never gets elected. Actually, hold on. Tier list, boys. You know, put like a tier list of the mayors in the chat. What's your mayor tier list looking like? OMG 3 perk hole. Hold on. There we go. It doesn't count people who aren't chatting sometimes. I don't know why, because I'm watching on my computer and on phone it said 0 earlier. I think in the very beginning I mean, the times where it says 0 and there's obviously people in chat, it's just not working properly, but... And then sometimes I guess when you join the stream, maybe it'll not show it properly. I don't know. You're currently half of the people watching? Oh, I see. It's showing 2 for you instead of... Because at the moment it's showing 4 for me. What if I whip out the participants page? It's got me, Fetcher, you, and PogChamp. I am dying. I'm getting suffocated. Although then again, I'm seeing why Implodent said, oh yeah, if you downtimed less, you'd have, you know, more stuff. I do downtime a lot during the stream. That is very true. Cole's the only thing that can motivate him to do gems. Very dedicated miner and mining cult. Average mining cult member. Will maybe mine if there's a coal. 30 mil an hour doesn't get a big enough dopamine hit to make me not leave an hour in. Bruh. I want coal, man. I need a coal. Another nice thing about coal is that I don't have to do pet swapping. I haven't done pet swapping here, even though it would increase my rates. Just because I can't manage that and stream at the same time. Especially out of practice and all that. Number 1, Cole. Number 2, Derpy. Number 3, Jerry. Number 4, Aatrox. Number 5, Marina. Oh, he forgot the number 5. He didn't list all the mayors, but then again, after... I mean, then again, Marina... I was about to say, after them lot, there's no other good ones, but nah. Marina... Marina's not good. I think Aatrox is good. Aatrox is very good. Yeah, who cares after 5? True. Diaz, no, I need to rank the mayors. I think I did this before, actually. I think I did a mayor tier list. I don't know if I did it on stream. I think I did, but it really does go like Cole is like one of the best, if not the best. Obviously, me being a bit biased, but Cole is definitely best mayor. Maybe Jerry is better because technically Jerry might give us more fiestas and shit. But then again, he only comes every 4 months, so you got to factor that into your decision. He may give us a guaranteed 3 fiestas. However, he only comes every 4 months. Cole comes a lot more often. Well, if he's good and not fucking bugged, that is. Uh, in theory as well. Actually, that depends on whether people are fucking hungry for money enough to vote for him. You'd think he'd get voted more often, but no, he lost to Pool last time. Like, how do you lose to Pool? I guess there are Dungeoneers, but you know. Cole on top, no bias, I don't mind. We know you don't mind, PogChamp. You got the 1 billion gold from golden the golden zombies down in the crypt. Yeah, that's where you got the gold from. Isn't there another place where you get gold? You got gold from Diana, that's where you got your gold from. You got all your gold from Diana, from the Diana event. I I bet there's I bet there's a way to get gold that's not mining them, just completely forgetting about. Aatrox is coal. I do like Aatrox though. Aatrox is good. I think next. Oh wait, shit! It is Aatrox, isn't it? I might do some Blaze Slayer. Maybe, maybe I could do some Blaze Slayer. I don't know though. I think I might just want to stick to the whole mining thing. I feel like mining has not had its due care and attention. You know, I feel like Blaze is downtime, huge downtime. Perhaps, maybe, potentially, maybe, potentially, mayhaps, mayhaps indeed. Wait, can you PV me and look at my skills and slayers? Let's look at Fetcher's profile. He's got 1.7 billion mining XP, 55 million foraging XP, 1 billion enchanting XP, 138 million farming XP, 162 million combat XP, 58.6 billion fishing XP, divided by 1,000. He has 9995 slayers. 999. Wait, shit. Fucking 99995. There we go. 99995 slayers. I'm not doing the fucking XP count of the slayers. Fuck off. 66 million alchemy XP. He has the name of one of the NPCs in the Dwarven Mines. He is that goated. What the fuck is an mfmfm? It stands for motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril. Yeah. But yeah, that's what it stands for. See, I could have just titled the stream MFM for you know, just completely normal Magma Fields Mithril. But no, I need to add more MFs in there. I need to think of more things that can be abbreviated to MF so that I can add them to the title, the grandiose title of Magma Fields Mithril Mining. So we've got the motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril Mining in there. But I'm sure there's way more MFs, you know? There's way more different MFs that we can add. The NPC got his name from Fetcher. Real. Real and true. True and real. When the cult mining and we up. True. Monkey flipping, Magma Fields Mithril mining. Potentially. Potentially there could be some flipping going on in there. There could be some flipping in the title. A little bit of flipping. A little bit of gaming. Imagine you just had a title as a really long acronym. It looks like keyboard spam, but it actually means something. Or you could just keyboard slam and then say it is an acronym and then make it up on the fly. That's the big brain way of going about it. Your goal with mithril, when I get back to it, would be 100 mil mithril powder. That's a long one. Although, then again, with mithril, I mean, if you're going to mine for that, it's long. But, you know, if you're going to get just 100 mil mithril powder, you know, there is always the expensive way of going about it. And speaking of expensive, it's got golden, not golden goblins, but, you know, why are goblin eggs 20k? What the fuck? Why are they so expensive? Were blue goblin eggs always 1.7, 1.4 mil? Okay, that's actually cheaper, I think, than it was. I think generally the other eggs are pretty much the same price as they usually are. I don't know why red has such a huge margin. Maybe it always does. But why are goblin eggs so expensive? Why are they so damn expensive? I mean, it's probably because of fuel, because oil barrels have also gone up, but even still, man, that's rather expensive. You'll mine for it, you're 3/4 of the way anyway. Oh wait, shit, do you have that much powder? No way you got, like, my powder already. How much XP do you have? What the fuck? Have I misspelt your name? Probably. Hold on. G-list. There's no way I misspelt your name. Absolutely no way. I didn't. Why is it being a bitch? Why is it not showing me your profile? The 50% powder works on it now. Went from 6.5k to 20k. Oh. Oh, it works on golden goblins. PV being smart. It really doesn't like your profile, Pog. Champ. One. The first. When P buff was fixed, they added it to them or something. I see. But yeah, 50% added to the golden goblins. That is big. That is very big because they are the fastest way. If they are the most expensive, but they also are the fastest. Although that increasing their price is interesting. Oh, of course I would actually. Anyway. Damn, it really doesn't like your profile. That's surprising. It just really doesn't like it. Wonder if Skycrypt works. Or whether just your API just will not load for no reason. Oh, API is... Skycrypt is not liking it. Skycrypt says, showing cache. I mean, it is showing Macache. But it's, you know, it's going cache-only mode. Macache moment. Wait, why do you have so many Pico... Ah, yeah, I can understand having a lot of Pico Nimbuses. You do? You have 74 million powder. My god. That's a large amount of powder. That's very similar to my powder. You're going to bed? Good night, Thatcher. Also, Scarlet levels need it, so rich people pay, like, a ton for it. I see, I see. That's understandable. People getting their powder from goblins. A good way to spend their money, I guess. You have 2 bill less XP, though. True. I am very good at getting XP. I have my ways of siphoning it from the thin air, from the ether. I do wonder how much I've gotten from minions over the years, but that is, yeah, is the thing. It's not all from minions, I'll tell you that. There's no way I've gotten like 2 bill XP from minions. I've gotten a lot of XP from minions though, but that's not the difference. I'm gonna be getting a lot of XP soonish, I guess, with Derpy coming up. Every 4 months, me and Arval. Actually, hold on, I'm pretty sure Arval's using melon minions, I think. Even still, he'll get a good bit of XP from diamonds. Oh wait, Implodent. Implodent's also going to get a bunch of mining XP. He's going to get a lot of XP from those ice minions because his ice minions have got the manual buff, the AFK setup, which I have. I have the AFK setup, but obviously I don't have the minions down in the AFK setup yet. That will be changing soon. Well, it'll be changing on Derpy, but it'll be a fun time. I'm curious to see if it will work properly because I haven't I have tested my design, but there is always the concern that it doesn't work and I'm gonna just fucking suffer for it, but we'll see. Does Powder Buff give more coal weight or the fortune? Ooh. I think Powder Buff is better for coal weight, I think. I mean, depends on how much fortune, but apparently Powder Buff is really good for coal weight, yes. But then again, I wouldn't really worry about coal weight all too much. Because ultimately coal weight will mostly come from, you know, time grinded. And, you know, I don't know, man. I feel like I would more so rather go for mining fortune than coal weight. Well, then again, to be fair, it depends. It depends on how much coal weight and how much fortune. But yeah, I think more of your collection was from MFM rather than mine. Um, don't know. Powder buff really good coal weight. But how good though, PogChamp? How good is it for coal weight? How insane. Oh, actually, did you use actually no wait. I was gonna say like I can look this up. No, I can't because it doesn't allow me to see your profile for some reason. But yeah, do you use powder buff? Because maybe that explains why you have so much powder. Well, it would explain it if you had it, maybe. Because if you don't, then it's just not an explanation, is it? Of course, it's just cap. It's just not real. It's fake news. Gotta go. Might be back if you're still streaming. See ya, Tad. When you did MFM, you used powder buff, but didn't use mining madness. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. Or that explains why some powder. Because 50% more powder is a very big difference. That's a lot more powder than, 50 fortune or whatever it is. 50 speed and 50 fortune. Closer to G-Drag for M7 or 655. What was that, Epic Baby Yeti? When the gold is Tism, but we give up. What? Eh? What? Um, this means I have to use Auspicious on drill, so that's XP, but still. I see, I see. I mean, you do get more fortune. That is a thing. Auspicious is a trade. You get more fortune, but you don't get the XP. And you also don't get the refined bonus. Although refined is not really really that great, but even still. I think refined is I feel like refined currently is sort of just the best if refined gives you, you know, if refined gives you enchanted stuff, then I think it may be better than fortune in general. It might not give you as much as the extra bit of fortune from auspicious. However, if it gives you a little bit more and it gives you XP, I feel like it's just the better choice in general. But there's some things obviously that refined doesn't work on, like gemstones and stuff. More powder, really. I see. You know what I probably need for streams? I mean, I don't really need it because I remember last time I didn't need to have it on. But you know that notification thing that I used to have for, oh, your mining speed boost is up. Oh, your Picobulus is up. I feel like I need that. Or at least it would. In this stream, I need it. Because I feel like it's just practice sort of thing. I haven't done it in so long that I forget about the abilities while I'm streaming. Off stream, obviously, it's not an issue, but on stream, I'm like, getting distracted and shit. And I'm not using my abilities. My efficiency, boys, is going down the drain. My efficiency has gone to shit. It's down horrendous. It's abysmal. Do call weight go to GUI, go to abilities? I mean, I have the thing, it's just the notification that says, like, your thing is up. I actually know that's also, I think Colway also has that. I used to have it for SkyTools, but yeah, Colway has it as well. But realistically, I just need to get used to it. I need to remember to actually use the abilities. Which may happen, because I don't know, maybe the channel will have a little bit of a surprising thing. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a thing happening now on the channel. Maybe this won't be the last stream for another 10 days. Maybe next stream will come a little bit earlier than 10 days. Maybe. We'll see. You have the tracker under your crosshair. Ah, I see. Probably would be better. Although I like having it in the side there. I think it looks nicer. You're a funny bloke. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Do you want to go for a billion mithril? Mithril collection is not really a thing I think about. I mainly go for XP. Um, so I may hit a billion mithril before I've gotten as much XP as I want. Or I might not. I don't know. But I'm not going to go for mithril collection. So basically, it probably will happen, but I'm not going for it. How close am I to it anyway? I'm like 2/3 of the way there. How much do you want, though? I don't really care in how much mithril collection I have. Oh, like XP? Ah, I see. That's a good question. I'm not actually sure. I don't know how much XP I want. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably care for XP until 3 billion overflow, and then after that, it's just a bonus. Yeah, I think for mithril collection, anything I'm getting in mithril collection is just a bonus, really. It's along with like powder. Powder and collection are not things I'm going for, really. XP is, but yeah. It's funny the byproduct things. Like money is technically a byproduct. It's a very, very useful byproduct. It's probably my favorite byproduct of this. But yeah, powder and collection are also things that I get that I don't really actively go for, I guess. I'm 22nd in the collection there. That is mad. On the opposite, I want collection and powder, and XP is just cool. True. Chivio's collection does look sick though. Hold on. I wonder if he's mined much more than uh NEU. Uh NEU, are you good? Oh god. I think NEU's just fucked. NEU's fucked. It's gone. It's fucking dead. I'm gonna have to go on this fucking Sky Crypt to see Chivio's bloody thing. I want to see his collection because he was at like 2 bill last time I checked, and it's probably not changed all too much, but if it has, I'd be interested to see. I bet I've spelt his name wrong. I bet it's 1E. What is Chivio's, yeah, it is 1E, I thought so. What's his collection at? His powder is mad. 150 million mithril powder? Fucking cow. What's his collection? Is it 2 bill still? It's 2.3 billion. Mad, man. 2.3 billion mithril collection. My god. You know, he's just casually added another 300 mil since I last... I mean, it was probably more than 2 billion exactly when I last looked, but, you know. Even still, mad. That's a mad collection. I'm going to be excited when I get my first billion mithril collection. Yeah, my guy's already, you know, already on his second, 30% way of the way to his third billion. Insane. Insane collection from the boy. Truly wonder what his goal is. I mean, sometimes, and maybe even most times, I think the top people don't actually have necessarily a goal. They just like doing it. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that's partially why I'm XP mining. Is because it's just kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a nice relax. You know, you know those people that, well, you know those, not necessarily those people, but you know those times where you just do a thing and it's just relaxing and nice to do. It's kind of like that with mithril mining. It's just a thing that you can do to Bing chilling, if you get what I mean. I mine because it's cool. Yeah. It's just sort of like an activity that, you know, is a good thing, man. It's good. What can I say? It is very Bing. It is Bing chilling. Bing is chilling. Mining gives me the same feeling as a massive hangover and completely stoned, says Epic Baby Yeti. Damn. That is not great. Although then again, I was mining last night, and it was probably because it was like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, whatever time it was. But I was so tired. I was so tired. I was like, I want to, because I probably wasn't going to actually go to sleep if I stopped mining, but I want to continue mining at least until I go to sleep. So I'm not like wasting my time just watching Smash and not doing anything else other than watching Smash. I think it's a good use of time to mine while watching Smash sort of thing. So I'm like very tired. I'm just like falling asleep, but I'm mining. Told Dan25 will test his Ruby route after Aatrox, but if Cole is elected, I might do MFM. MFM during Aatrox is during Aatrox. MFM during Cole. I feel like Magma Field's Mithril gets buffed the most. I mean, maybe. I feel like it gets buffed on multiple fronts, because, like, it gets buffed a lot with XP. It's already really good for XP, and Fiestas are brilliant for XP, of course. So it gets buffed heavily there. It gets buffed in money, which is nice. It's not mainly for money, but it gets buffed by double. Quite good, quite nice. And then what else is it? It also gets buffed because you don't have to pet swap to have max rates anymore. You can just do all Bal. So it gets buffed there as well. I feel like Magma Field's Mithril gets the most out of Coal. It's interesting that it's buffed on like that many fronts. Because gemstone mining, you can argue, oh, it gets buffed with XP. But even then, you're not doing gemstones for XP. So it's not really like, it doesn't feel like that big of a change, the XP bonus on gemstones. It gets buffed for money, which is the big thing about gemstones. It definitely does a lot there. And then it doesn't have the pet effect of, stop not needing to pet swap anymore. So like with gems, it kind of gets buffed with XP, and then heavily, obviously, gets buffed with money because that's the main thing you do it for. Or collection, if you're a gemstone collection enjoyer. But yeah, I feel like MFM gets buffed more by coal, even though realistically it's the same amount. It feels like it's more buffed. Feels like it's buffed heavier. I mean, even not during Fiesta and just the base wisdom. I use Val even though Silverfish gives more, gives like 3 more XP per block. Yeah. I mean, the more wisdom they add, the less, or the gap becomes a lot thinner. Like, the more wisdom they add, Bal just gets better and better, so I'm always down for them adding more wisdom. In theory, in theory, it's kind of nice to have pet swapping because, like, oh, it adds a little bit of skill, pet swapping and all that. The annoying thing, of course, is that heat. If you could, I mean, you probably can almost do it permanently. But you need to like drink water, and I cannot be bothered to drink water to, you know, not have to die from heat from this. Plus, I always forget to pet swap. That's another thing. And basically, I like only Bal Magma Fields and Mithraling. So I'm glad that Cole makes it meta. I'm so glad that Cole makes it so like, oh, you should just use Bal all the time instead. You got to stay hydrated. It's annoying as well because it takes time to drink the thing. It's not instant. It's not an instant splash and it's gone. I swear, why am I so bad with the fucking abilities? I swear sometimes I look at it like, oh, I should really use my abilities, and then I just forget immediately afterwards. Massive bruh moment. Although, speaking of hydration, maybe I should do that IRL. Maybe I should actually drink water. consume the sustenance in real life. Maybe. Alright. Instant mining time. Let's go. Let's go. 4 hours until election. In theory, I've been... Yeah. I was about to say, in theory, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I was going to check it on YouTube, but then in the description it says how long I've been streaming for, roughly. Mad. Gold chat. Gonna sleep when the next election. It'll be like 2 a.m. for me. I'll probably still be awake. My sleep schedule is so fucked, man. It's so fucked. I used to not be fucked. I used to like actually go to sleep at 2 in the morning. And that's not fucked. 2 in the morning is not fucked compared to what it is now. Like, I'm barely not nocturnal. I'm so barely not nocturnal now. I'm like on the verge of nocturnal. It's that bad. I think, yeah, I think last night was like 5 a.m. or maybe even 5:30. It's getting bad, man. I blame the streamer that I watched that streams until 4 in the morning because they're in America. Don't judge me. Anyway, anyways, anyway. Cole has a good chance in the next election. I fucking hope so. I fucking hope that Cole gets in. If Cole gets in, I'm going to be so happy because it's like the perfect time. If Cole gets in and he's like good and all that bullshit, it'll be great because when will it be? When will it be? The next mayor comes in 4 days, and in 4 days, it's the 7th-ish. I don't think the 7th is necessarily a good day for me in terms of availability. I think I might have something on the 7th. I might. I might not actually. But regardless, after the 7th, which is when the mayor will actually be elected, uh, I'm relatively free. So hopefully, if it is Cole, I'll have time to do shit as well. Do you also play Overwatch? I do not. I am not an Overwatch individual. Don't really play many FPSs. Hello, A Abomination. Welcome to mining. Welcome back to the mining activities of mithril, but in the magma fields. Thank God. How can I be tired now? It's only 10 p.m. I'm actually tired, I just yawned. But still. The mfmfm, indeed. The mfmfm. The greatest acronym of all of mining. Just been doing coal? Nice. Coal is a good time. I should do coal. I should really do coal. Because I didn't do that meta when it was, like, good for money. I mean, it maybe it's still good for money now. It depends on coal prices, of course, but I didn't do it when, like, Implodent was making his video on it, and before then when it died in price a bit, but yeah, do coal after gold? Probably, yeah. So basically never then, right? Basically never. Basically never doing that. Gold is... A bill gold will take a good amount of time, though. Bill gold... It's getting to start... It's getting to starting to 1 billion gold. That's probably going to take a while. A billion gold itself is not necessarily the longest thing in the world. It's not short by any means, but it's not like... Actually, what's a billion XP? It's a good few hours, but it's not ridiculous. I mean, it is a bit ridiculous. Anyway, basically. Wait, hold on. Does Implodent have a billion gold? Am I... No, yeah, he does. He does, he does. He does, he does, he does. I was about to say, wait, hold on. Does Implodent have like 100 mil and I'm just completely not thinking about it correctly? But no. Gold is good coal weight. True. True. Just do mining methods for fun. That is very based abomination. Incredibly based. Mining is a very fun activity. We do like mining here. Mining gives me... Oh, that one. Never mind. For some reason I thought Twitch chat had a new message in it. The beast. The only beast. Where's my gold collection now, actually? Like 12 mil. Mining is fun once you get in the flow of mining. True. Once you get to like do it for a while, then it's very nice. I think like mining for a very short amount of time isn't the best thing. If you just mine because you need money most of the time, it's going to be boring. True. I mean, yeah, because like, if you're mining for an ulterior purpose, if you're mining just to get money to buy a thing, then you're just going to want to... What you're wanting to do is buy a thing. You're not wanting to mine. So basically, people like that are just going to be thinking about the thing that they want to get all the time instead of mining, you know? They're not in it for the mining, they're in it for the money. Having a money goal, it's death boring. True. I think with money, having like a specific amount of money to go for is not really the best way to go about it. I think just the more the merrier with money, really. And that's just with every kind of money, you know, skyblock coins and in real life money. People are like, oh, why do billionaires need so much money? So they can get more money, you know? And plus, like, Donnie's like, oh, I don't think I could even spend a billion. You've seen what Elon Musk is doing. I think you can quite easily spend a few billion. And just make it a space company. Like, once you get into the billions realm, right? That's where you go from buying things to buying companies and multiple things that are worth very large amounts of money. That's where billions of money goes. Millions will probably do that on a smaller scale or buy like, you know, very valuable individual things. Um, but yeah, billions is where you buy companies and fucking lots of a very large amount of things. Billions is where you get to do the whole rocket stuff. KSP IRL. That's what you do with billions. SpaceX is really just KSP IRL. True and real. Real and true. Buy Twitter twice. I have, you know that thing of people on Twitter going like, oh, Twitter's worth half as much as Elon Musk paid for it. Wow. Twitter, I mean, Elon Musk paid, what was it, like 1.5 times or 2 times what it was worth when he bought it. Like he overpaid for it in the beginning. Like I'm not trying to be an Elon Musk fanboy or anything. But the people are like memeing on him for it. It's like, yeah, to be fair, it actually has also, I'm pretty sure it also has gone down from what it was in general, like what it was worth before he bought it. I think it has gone down, but not nearly as much as what he overpaid for it, of course. I don't know, I know it's a very semantic thing, but it just kind of annoys me on a little bit of a level. Because I know people are like, oh wow, what an L. But he already was overpaying for it. It is what it is. What does mfmfm mean? It means motherfucking magma fields and mithril. That's what it means. Magic Find Magma Fields Mithril. You know what? We can add that to it. We can add some motherfucking Magic Find Magma Fields Mithril. Magical findings of the Magma Fields Mithril. We can add another MF to the title, boys. If we add whatchamacallit, if we add Magic Find to it, we can add another MF to mfmfm. In before I can get a title of just all MFs. It's just MFs for the entire title and it actually means something. I thought it was Mining Fortune Magma Fields Mithril. There's another. We've got motherfucking Mining Fortune Magic Find Magma Fields Mithril. Hell yeah, PogChamp. We're gonna get some big boy MFs in there. Large amounts of MFs. He's added another FM. Magma Fields fucking Mithril. Your mother. Vex just really hit him with the your mother. You really did. You did it to him. Have fun saying that whenever someone joins stream. Oh god. I'll just go with the Magma Field, the motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril. I think that's good. I think it flows well. Because it's like a description of the Magma Fields Mithril. I don't think Magic Find or Mining Fortune don't really make sense in the acronym. I mean, Mining Fortune maybe a little bit, but like, motherfucking Magma Fields Mithril, it sounds good. What's your Magic Find in your mining setup? 160. And that's mainly because I like Magic Find in general. So I have all of my enrichments. Yeah, I've got all of my enrichments on Magic Find. Um, there isn't a mining enrichment, so is there really anything else for it? But yeah, I like to do Magic Find for enrichments. So that's why it's probably a little bit higher than like sort of default one. Beacon as well, because there isn't really a like maybe speed is good for mining, but that's only if you're doing snail. And for the most part, I'm never really doing snail. Uh, yeah. And if I was doing snail, I'd need to also do my accessory bag onto speed as well. But yeah, that's a thing actually as well. I kind of want to get a snail set up. I think Implodent has one. Oh no, the thing with snail is you need like speed 10 on your gauntlet and necklace. Fuck. And that costs like, was that 500 mil for speed 10 or something? And you also need someone to buy it from. Oh god. And then, you also have the wonderful thought of if they ever add a gauntlet or a necklace that has more mining fortune or has the potential to give you more mining fortune, then you may need to get that, and you may need to put speed 10 on that as well. No way. Speed 10 on a new piece of equipment? No way. Not raging at all. Not raging, you need to spend another 500 mil if they add another piece of equipment. That's better than your previous one. It's expensive. But, I guess the mining profits need to go somewhere, I guess. Today we are doing motherfucking Mining Fortune Magic Find Magma Fields Mithril, also known as mfmfm. Wait, hold on. mfmfm. I think I fucked it up there as well and I went slow, god damn it. I'm salty, I did a 30-minute test of coal and I was able to... Oh, and I was close to 5 million collection per hour. And then I threw and ended up with 4.8 million an hour. It's close enough. I'd give you 5 million on that one. I mean, yes, 200 million... Oh, sorry, 200,000 collection less. However, I mean, you could also do another test. You could also do... You mean you could. You could do another test. if you have any more possible mining fortune to get, you could even increase the rates. Unless you're already capped out, but I don't know. Makash, you should go for all level 100 legendary pets with XP share because you're getting so much XP. All of my XP, I mean, the pet that I use is helping me get XP, so I can't change that, but the XP share is already going to a pet, so yeah. Your mining setup's maxed? That's unfortunate that you can't increase it that way, because that would be the easiest way, of course. You just get more mining fortune, you get your collection up, but yeah, that means that you either need block efficiency or just better Picobulus use, maybe, if you do use that on your mining things. Yeah, past like equipment upgrades, there's not really much you can do. Is refined or auspicious better for coal? I don't know, actually. Schult might know. Actually, I don't think Schult would know. Someone in mining cult might know. Although, I do wonder. I do wonder if anyone in mining cult would know. What's up, guys? It's Implodent, and today I'm going to show you all how mining lithium makes 5 Israeli shekels per hour. True. Real and true. You know, they should... okay, I'm just saying, what if they added lithium to skyblock? I'm just saying, it would make the server run a lot better. That's a mod joke. Although actually it's sodium, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they have a lithium mod. They've got sodium, phosphorus. No, there is lithium. There is definitely a lithium mod. I do like that naming scheme of the mod, though. I like it. It's kind of satisfying, having all of the different, like, alkaline metal. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just chemistry nerd talk, but even still, I like it. I like it, man. I like the names sound cool. Sodium is client side, yeah. I think lithium is the server side one. Phosphorus is the lighting one, which is funny because, you know, phosphorus is used for luminescence type shit, I think. I believe. I don't know. There's also red phosphorus or something, or white phosphorus. One of those is used in like some war crimes or something. I don't know. Anyway, what's up, guys? It's Implodent. I already did that one. I use mining speed boost because I find it more useful. True. Does it? I mean, you can already instant mine coal, right? So, what would mining speed boost really do? I mean, actually no, it would allow you to instant mine while falling. That is true. Sodium is that one. You get a lot of ores mined from 1 billion gold. Ooh, true, actually. That's a thing I haven't checked on in a while. How's my ores mined is actually quite nice as well. 24 million is pretty good. Enough for mythic rock pet. Oh, I really want them to add that. If they added a mythic and or divine rock pet, that would be so cool. Imagine in here, like, what do you get legendary at? 250k. Imagine if they added mythic at 1 million and then divine at 10 million. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, imagine if they added like special at 100 million and very special at 1 billion. Okay, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there. You know, I think number one ores mined has like 100-ish something million maybe, or is in the 100 millions. I think Moltres might be number one, if not number one legit, if not close to there. You're getting a bit ahead of yourself, Lamau. I think it would be cool, man. I want a cool rock. I want an epic rock, man. I mean, I have an epic rock. I want a very cool rock. 1 billion ores mined real, true. Real and true. Number one ores mined was a cobble macro. But only if they had my cobble gen. But if only they had my goated cobble gen. Which is realistically just dual lane cobble stacked sideways. Does Vein Seeker work on the private island, and if so, is it meta for cobble mining? I don't think it really is useful at all. Um, but no, it's not meta for cobble mining on the private island. But Scather is really good for cobble mining. I think they got banned though, hopefully. Gives 2 mining spread, yeah, but it doesn't really work too well, I'm pretty sure. What you want for cobble is you want a Scather and basically dual lane cobble, but stacked sideways to where you have like a 7 long dual lane cobble. Or you have like a 1 lane cobble that goes 7 blocks. It's basically like a wall of cobble that's 7 blocks high, 7 blocks long. And then you stack that. And that's basically the best cobble gen. Or you can... Or like the second best cobble gen is the one that's on my channel. The the new one. They banned like 300 people in top 1,000 cobble from macro. Yeah, that makes sense. Cobble is probably a bit more prone to that than others. Mithril is a little bit hard. I mean, magma fuel as mithril is not really a thing people. I mean, not really a thing people know about, really. Not many people would do this, and there's if you're gonna macro mithril, you'd be doing it in the dwarven mines. So that's where all the people find them, in the dwarven mines above the ice wall or whatever the fuck. Maybe you designed a cobble gen that made like a big block of cobble and used Picobulus. I mean, if only. The closest I've been able to get cobble together. Game. There we go. So I can make this with a cobble gen. I can make a 2x2. With like cobble here. And then where is it? I can make this in a cobble gen, this pattern. However, funnily enough, it's actually worse. It's actually worse than most of the cobble gens actually. This was a sort of mid-tier cobble gen. But you can make this pattern and it's actually quite a satisfying pattern though. Like look at it. You'd think this would be you think this would be like one of the best cobble gen designs, but nah. Apparently it's kind of mid. But you can see how it would work, right? You got like these two would either be lava or water. You have like lava, water, or water, lava. And then, lava here, water here, water here. Or the other way around. But yeah, you can make a cobble gen like that. It looks really cool though, I'll tell you that. It looks really cool to have a 2x2 of cobble here. But unfortunately, that is apparently not really efficient. It's just trying to get efficient miner to mine as many blocks. That's really what cobble gen designing is. Well, that's what you want with a good cobble gen. Permission to rename Vein Seeker to Ask Seeker. Let me seek out who asked. Let me seek out who asked. Oh wait, it found no one. I mean, the annoying thing about Vein Seeker and Maniac Miner is that they're fucking shit. Why are they so shit, fam? They're so fucking bad. Why is Picobulus and Mining Speed Boost like the only good fucking mining abilities, man? Why? It'd be cool at least, like, sure, maybe they don't have to increase rates by an insane amount, but at least if they had a purpose, it would be nice. It would be fun. It would be cool. It'd be a nice, cool little bit of fun things. But it's unfortunate that they're a bit fucking useless. It's an unfortunate thing. Very unfortunate. Points in the direction of the nearest vein. Eh. Is it meta for powder mining? Nah, not at all. It doesn't really have a purpose. Maniac Miner would, I mean, it doesn't have a purpose at the moment, but in theory, if you had like 100,000 mana, you might be able to fucking instant mine some crazy shit. You need like hundreds of thousands of mana for Maniac Miner to be good. Or even just okay. But Vein does not have that privilege of maybe being good if the game broke. It's just shit all around. It's just not good in general. Don't some people place all minions one block above max reach? For Cobble, I've not seen anyone do that. I, yeah, I don't know, maybe that would work. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak. Vein meta when they make it good. Is it already that one? They should make Vein meta for like Hardstone and Netherrack. That would be nice. Mr. Topper does it to grind Emerald Collection. Yeah. It's a good thing, I think. Do wonder how good it is, but yeah. You need a Prospector's Divans Drill for Netherrack. Prospector made me, or reminded me of Pioneer. Why did they break Pioneer, man? It's very sad. Why did they make Pioneer just not good? Ah, it's pain. Why couldn't they have made it good? Sad. Minion mining is only meta for emeralds. And not for, whatchamacallit. I can understand diamonds, but where is it? What are the minions? Would it do glowstone? Glowstone minions aren't probably that good. Gold obviously not. Obsidian. You probably wouldn't even get the fortune off of Obsidian. And Obsidian is insane already on end. Iron. Oh yeah, it'd probably be good for iron, right? It puts down iron ore, so it should be good for iron. Iron's hard to come by, surely. Pioneer is bad now. It's so sad because it used to have a very niche, nice mining use. It had the best and most mining wisdom in the game. It was good. But then they broke it. Why? It had a use, man. It was cool. And you had to kill it. And you had to kill it. Minions might be better for glowstone. Maybe. You do have glowstone mining in the nether. That is the thing. It made 9 million coins an hour on launch for me. Do wonder if it's the exact same as it was when I tested it. Probably is. But it's nice that they made it so that you can use mining fortune on glowstone and quartz and various other things like flint and all that. The more things they had mining fortune affected by, it's better. You'd be like 3 spots higher in Hearthstone if you just put refined on your damn gauntlet. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I've been telling you to do this for months. I don't think you have, man. I don't think you. I think that's like the first time you've told me to do that. Probably. I don't know. You can definitely grind glowstone good manually. I remember Spicy R2 saying it's about the same as mithril per hour. Money, what the fuck? Glowstone makes 30 mil an hour when I tested. Has a glowstone gone up in money? What the fuck? Eh? To be fair, I don't remember what the prices were for glowstone when I did my test of it. But I didn't get a lot of money from it. I got like 9 mil an hour. Yeah, it's like 750 million gemstone collection. Jesus. Go back in streams. I remember making 9 mil an hour from Endstone. Ah, if Endstone was affected by mining fortune. Damn. If you sell glowstone non-enchanted, it makes oh, non-enchanted, yeah, that makes sense. I had it enchanted, of course. No, not gemstone, glowstone. If I said gemstone, I probably meant glowstone. Brain brokey. Brain broke. Broke. Broke indeed. Baroque. Hypixel should make gems and RNG drop from mining gemstones. That would be funny. I like that because it reminds me of they should add a cap on it actually. They should add like a daily cap of 4 gems. And you know why 4 gems? Because Dragon Veil. So Dragon Veil is a game I played when I was a child. Um, and I don't know, maybe some of you lot have played Dragon Veil on your iPad as well. But yeah, basically when I was a child, got Dragon Veil on my iPad. Very fun game. Basically an idle game. Um, but like anyway, it was cool. Cool game back when I was younger. But the premium currency, so generally with certain types of games they'll have I mean even Hypixel. I mean maybe less in Hypixel, but in those types of games they'll have like a regular currency that you use in the game to buy things, and then you have a premium currency which you can buy the regular currency with or I don't know, anything in the game really. So with the premium currency, what the game's premise is you have dragons and then you use these dragons like generate you money and then you can buy other dragons or you breed the dragons to get new dragons which give you shit tons of money. Anyway, there were certain dragons that gave you gems. And obviously gems were the premium currency. And you know, these dragons were certainly rare and gems were a very valuable thing. And it's interesting how some premium currencies work. Sometimes they're like incredibly rare. You'll never like there'll be some ones where they'll never come up in gameplay at all. And then sometimes there are premium currencies where you actually get them quite a decent amount in game, and um, you feel like you never need to buy any because it just gives you a lot. But Dragon Veil is not that at all. Actually, it gave you basically no gems. So having a dragon that gave you, I think it was like 4 gems, maybe even a month or something like that. It was insane. But I don't know. It just reminded me of that. If you could get Hypixel gems from mining gemstones, that would be very, very insane. Hypixel wouldn't do that, of course, because why would they? They'd be incentivizing you to gem mine for no reason, and they'd be taking away their own money, so there'd be no way that they would allow that or do that. But it would be cool. I would like that a lot. I'd definitely gemstone mine. I want to get a few gemstones. But yeah, that story, it just I don't know, just because I got reminded of Dragon Veil. Wonder if any of you lot played Dragon Veil either. It was a good game, man. I had like 1 billion dragon cash. It was great. It was a good game. There's so many games on my iPad that I had. I had like Mini Warriors, Heroes and Monsters, I think, was one of them. Shit tons of games on my iPad. You got games on your phone? What are your thoughts on the farming update? It's a very good update for farmers. For people who like farming, it is a very good update. It's like It's the dwarven mines for farmers. And then as for like the game in general, in a generalist perspective, it's a good thing to it's a good way to get money early game, and when you first start off, it's probably a nice way to sort of just get some money, and then you can use that money to get some mining stuff, and then get more money, and then use that money for various other things. I don't know. I think it's a good way to get money early game. But farming is alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It'll take a lot of time, unfortunately. So, personally, I'm not going to do a lot of farming. Mining is my number one priority. His number one priority is the mining. But it's not too bad. They added a talisman to it though. So unfortunately, if I ever am in desperate need of talismans, I might need to actually do some farming. So that'll be interesting. They also nerfed the they also nerfed making larger farms. So if anything, the default bitch ass fucking, default plot that you get from pasting in the crop is probably good enough to infinite farm. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely makes farming a lot easier. The whole update. No longer will I have to make a sugarcane farm. Actually, that's an underrated thing of the garden update. I don't have to make a sugarcane farm. I can paste one in on garden. I do wonder actually how long the talisman will take. Because it's a tiered talisman, of course. It's one of those ones where you do a bit of farming, you'll get the first tier. You do a bit more farming, you get the. I do wonder how long the max tier of talisman will take for farming, or how long it takes. I mean, because if it's not too long, I could bang it out and get a new talisman, and then go back to ignoring farming for the most part. But I don't know. I do need to look into garden more though, actually, because I've added a few things since I last played it, and other than the talisman, which I just sort of like thought of then, there may be some other things. They made compost easier to get, so you can add more plots. What else did they do? I think I mean, they increased the money rates of farming, of course. but I get my money through mining, so it's not really a consideration for me. I don't know otherwise. Wait, sure, I got DM'd. Ah, no, I got DM'd there, I see. I see, I see. Why, fam? God damn it, when I get DM'd on Discord, I would have expected a reason. Why did he DM me? Why did he at everyone? Bastards. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. I see why they DM'd everyone. Ah, I see. That's not great. Okay, classic London moment. Oh, God. Cashman, you're missing a draconic artifact. Yes. Draconic artifact. Finally, top 1000 in Hardstone. Nice. Yeah. I keep on trying to say draconic because of the draconic mod. Hold on a second. Ooh. Keep on thinking of the draconic artifact from that mod in Sky Factory 2.5, I think it is. But yes. It is draconic? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it is draconic. Because I'm thinking, oh, it's draconic evolution, I think, is the mod. But yeah, it just reminds me of that. I'd ideally like the artifact, so I'd have to spend like 40 mil. I wouldn't want to just get the talisman, of course. I would like the artifact. But 40 mil. Ah, you're rinsing me of money. And that's also a recombobulator as well. And it would become a legendary, I would believe. I would think. It'd become a legendary, so would I need to add a yeah, I'd need to enrich it as well. Ah, I need to enrich it. So I'd need to spend money on an enrichment as well. That's always fun. That's a great time. Um, but anyways, you have 5.16 billion in bank. I know. I know. I don't like spending money still. Although I'd be more willing to. The personal bank is almost at what I want it to be at. Because it needs to be a fifth of this, which I believe is 1.032 billion. Which is actually coming up. So once that gets to 1.032 billion, which is a fifth of that, then that has reached its interest threshold that has, and then I will put money into the co-op bank account again. I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter which one I put it in, but what I'd like to do is get that to 1.032 and then start working on this one. I could put money into this one until this maxes out on the interest. Where is it? It maxes out on interest at 55 billion. So it's on the it's on the last interest bracket. So realistically, I don't really need to worry about once the other bank's at 1.032 billion, I don't need to worry about interest anymore, about like which bank I put it in, because they'll both get the same amount of interest and There won't be any other interest brackets I'll go into if I go into either one of them too much. So that'd be nice. Basically, I don't need to worry about it. I can just fucking shove the money in the either bank and it'll be good. As long as each of them are above 5.16 in the co-op and then 1.032 in the personal. So you're planning to sit on the money? So far, yes. So far at the moment, yes. I want to at least actually I think what I will do is I'll have 5.16 billion in co-op and then 1.032 in personal, and then I'll put excess into the co-op and then spend money from the co-op bank as long as it stays above 5.16 billion, so I get the full interest on it. That is the plan so far. 5 billion indeed, 5 billion. But you're missing the Draconic Artifact Jerry Talisman. Fuck the Jerry Talisman, I'm not getting that one. Femento Artifact, that's the new farming one. The Pulse Ring is expensive as fuck. Kudrakor is one of the most expensive talismans in the game, if I remember correctly. And the Bronze Hunter Talisman requires me to do fishing, which, fuck that. So I think I've got everything. I think I've got most things that I can be bothered to get. The Hunter Talisman is a pure shame, to be fair. It's a massive shame. But kind of an elbozer. Imagine fishing. Could never be me. Uh, so yeah, I'll just get the cheap ones. I just mentioned the cheap ones. How cheap is Kudrakor? How cheap is the Kudrakor? Burning Kudrakor. Okay, so there's a little bit of a tier system with that one at least. I can potentially get the cheaper one. I can get the burning one. If these are soulbound, then that's unfortunate. I mean, I'd probably go for them through the Iron Manish way anyway. Bobbin Scriptures, hell yeah. Wheel of Fate. My god. Kudra is another thing I need to do, but the annoying thing with Kudra is it requires people. It's not soulbound. Yeah. I probably wouldn't buy it though. I'd probably actually no, I would buy it. I was gonna say like, oh, I'll get it through drops, but no. I don't think that's a good way to go about it. It's like getting a handle through drops. Like, yeah, you can, but you might as well buy it. There's no penalty for not buying it or not dropping it yourself. Like with Seal, there isn't a penalty, but it's soulbound now. I think there may have been a penalty at one point that you wouldn't be able to use the ability maybe if you just bought it and didn't get it through normal means. Like there's some things where like oh the ability doesn't work if you don't actually get it through normal means, and I hate that. I'd like the things that I buy to function properly, um, and have the requirement for the things and all that. But I don't think Kudrakor has a requirement like that. That's like the only times where I'd not want to buy something, when it's not soulbound, is when you don't get like the requirement for it. Okie dokie. I'm gonna be dead now, and by that I mean sleep. See you, PogChamp. Have a good sleep, man. Good night. Raging Nova says I need the help. Yeah, see you, PogChamp. What do you need help with, Raging Nova? What is your issue? What is your cause for concern?